I'm Dr. Kharrazian. I want to talk to you about the autoimmune course that we have developed for the Kharrazian Institute on clinical applications and treatment strategies. One of the things that we know is that we're having an epidemic of autoimmune disease, and it's really important for healthcare professionals like yourself to really know treatment applications and understand the research behind autoimmune disease. The simple model of just assuming everyone that has autoimmunity needs to have chelation or has a pathogen in their gut and just simply looking at the gut alone for treatment is really a very limited model. So what we're going to do in this course is we're going to first break down immunology. And we're going to talk about all the different types of immune responses that takes place. Everything from the antigen presenting cell to T cells to regulatory T cells to regulatory B cells to all the different types of immune responses that take place between various T helper shift populations like Th3 and Th17 and Th17 and Th9. And we'll really talk about how all these things really impact various autoimmune diseases. And then we'll talk about the mechanisms of autoimmune disease, because there's multiple mechanisms how autoimmune disease develops. There's agglutination, there's citrullination, there's nucleic acid binding, and they're all different, and they have different types of clinical applications and different types of immune responses. And then we'll talk about how do we manage these things through diet, nutrition, lifestyle approaches. So we'll talk about concepts associated with molecular mimicry and things that increase cytotoxic T cell activities, things that cause Treg dysfunction. From a dietary perspective, we'll talk about specific diets, their pros and cons for treating autoimmune diseases, and then we'll start to get into the other parts of autoimmune disease, which is things like lifestyle and various lifestyle factors like social relationships and stress management and how these things impact autoimmune diseases. And then we'll get into how environmental chemicals can impact autoimmune disease and how infections can impact autoimmune disease. At the end of going through all these different types of literature reviews and backgrounds, we'll share with you a very effective clinical model from the minute a patient walks into your office and has chronic autoimmune symptoms to diagnosis, assessment, developing a treatment plan, and then a follow-up. I hope to see you in our program, and thank you for your attention.